Well, hello, welcome everybody. It's impromptu Facebook Live, impromptu Frillici Friday, and it's feeling pretty impromptu around here, I have to say. It's funny because I'm like, oh, I was just going to pop on and tell you a couple things. I'm like, gosh, I feel like there's actually a lot to share. Probably because I haven't been on a live in a couple of weeks, which I apologize. I'm going to call it like, what do I want to say? Birthday month maybe, or birthday half a month. So my 55th birthday was the last Saturday. Oh my goodness. I'm like still doing the math on that. Like, really? I'm 55? I don't know. I guess it just sneaks up on you, right? So anyway, we went to Mackinac. Mike and I went up to Mackinac Island last weekend. It is always my most favorite place to visit, especially this time of year. We learned actually that it's a super like great kind of in between. Hi Gailey, welcome. Super great in between time up on Mackinac Island because obviously summer is over. The kids are all back in school. So the craziness of like summertime is kind of over. And then the fall colors haven't quite started changing yet. And also I think people are just kind of getting back into like school fall routines, so they're not ready to go on a break yet. So, you know, they said actually end of September and into October is like a really busy time again. So we snuck in just at the perfect time, they tell us. And it felt like it too. It was just always such a magical place. I forget the whole like no cars on Mackinac Island. There are bikes and horses and walking, and like that's how you can get around. And actually the funny thing was the bikes are all parked like, you know, just on the street. Everybody just like parks their bike, goes in and does what they want, comes back out. Nobody locks anything up. Maybe at night just to be safe, although I think we did that the first night and then we forgot the last couple of nights. So bikes were still there. But I did watch the police. They were like kind of looking at this bike, checking it out, and then they literally like took it and like wheeled it away, I guess maybe to take it to the police station. And so as they're going by, I'm like, is that bike stolen? And the police officer said, no. She's like, actually it has a throttle on it. And so I'm like, oh, okay. So like no motorized anything. Like what's interesting though, is there are definitely other e-bikes on the island. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Maybe a throttle is like extra special. I don't know anything about e-bikes because I will never own an e-bike. I will always bike and, well, I guess I shouldn't say never. As I am able, I will always own a regular pedal bike rather than an e-bike because I think it's cheating. So hi Linda, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, and then actually the weekend before we had a trip to Chicago. Did not really mean to do back-to-back weekends, but there was a concert in Chicago that I wanted to see. And of course, like, you know, concerts are pretty well scheduled. So that was the weekend that the concert was in Chicago. So we spent the weekend there too, which is also a super bikeable city once you know where to go and what to do. So yes, at any rate, I feel like I've been very out of touch. UPS man just came up to the corner, so Storm is making sure he like scares him away. But yeah, so I was like, I gotta pop on for an impromptu Facebook Live today, and we're gonna do the little swipe over and swipe back just in case comments are coming in because I haven't seen any comments. There we go. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know why Facebook won't just like give me the comments. I have to do this swiping situation. So, all right, let's see. What do I want to tell you guys about? Well, I want to show you, I have right here in front of my face a designer series paper share, and I'm going to attempt to kind of flip through. $48 gets you all of this designer series paper. So actually I'm going to flip. Hey Storm, they're gone. Oh yeah, I got to be really careful. Okay, so this is, I'm not even going to give you names, but I'm just going to show you because there's like a half a sheet in here that's coming up. There we go. Well, they both just fell out. So this kind of holiday pattern designer series paper has some little die cuts in it. So I literally took the sheets and like snipped up and through, trying to be very careful that things don't pop out. And then there's another one like that too. So I'm going to be careful, oops, with that one also, as those just fell off the table. Okay, let's see, we got this one. So that's the first little 6x6 set. Okay, and then maybe if I do it this way. Okay, so then we have more designer series paper, and I think I've think I've already gotten past the die cuts. But look at, you guys, you get all of this paper. This is fun. This is like velvet. I'm thinking, oh, it'll be fun to like die cut like ornaments and things with that. And then here's some more beautiful. And then I didn't have that one before. That's like an earth tone kind of, ooh, isn't this like a beautiful copper? So anyway, my point is I overbought. I totally bought like 8 paper shares more than I meant to, which I don't even know how I did that, to be honest. So I have lots of paper shares available. If you are interested, I would love to get a paper share sent out to you. It's $48 for the paper share. You actually get a little half a pack of these little sparkling, I think they're called the traditional sparkling sequins. Maybe if I turn them this way, I don't want them to fall out either. So this is my little free gift, my thank you for ordering the paper share. So please let me know. You can comment right here, email, send me a message, however you want to communicate. I try to check all forms of communication. Sometimes I forget one. So have patience with me. If you don't hear from me, it's because I need to check it more often. But anyway, so paper share, love to get a paper share sent out to you, okay? Because look at, I mean, like seriously, that is a ton of paper for $48, right? And I love to do it that way because then you get that sample, right? And then you can kind of thumb through and see what do you love. And then if you want to get more of it, you can, right? I have so many more things I want to like do and show you when the camera is flipped down. So I am thinking, yeah, I think we're already going to flip the camera down because mainly everything that I want to show you guys is with the camera flipped down, right? I will mention today is the last day. So if you're local and you want to join us for the one-day retreat on Saturday, November 1st from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., today is the last day to get an extra free gift in your goodie bag. So, and that's to RSVP and prepay. So you can drop a check off on my porch, you can PayPal, you can Venmo. So if you're interested in the one-day retreat, today's the last day to get your extra free gift. We have a couple more weeks of actual sign-up time for that one-day retreat, again on Saturday, November 1st. And then also today is the last day of the buy one, get one free event. Hello, Miss Philomena. Welcome, welcome. So if you are interested in shopping from the buy one, get one free event, today is the last day to do that. Now, I will tell you, it's funny how things are different like on your computer. I don't generally use an iPad. Thank you for the share, Philomena, too. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Versus on your phone. So what I have found is that the link, so let me think about this. Well, let me just tell you, the easiest way to find all the items that are available in the buy one, get one free is when you are on, say you're on your phone and you go to this group right here that you're on and watching, the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio Facebook group. Across the top, you'll see like you, chats, features, there are like little buttons. Scroll across those until you get to albums. Click on albums and then you'll see both of the buy one, get one free dies and embossing folders album and then the buy one, get one free stamp sets album. You can look through those pictures. If somebody already has commented and said sold, that item is not available. But anything that doesn't have a comment associated with it is still available through midnight tonight. Because you know what? Tomorrow I'm taking everything to my local customer appreciation buy one, get one free event. And so it'll be available, whatever doesn't sell through midnight tonight is going to go there tomorrow. Stormy, my goodness. Boy, Storm, that's enough, buddy. Get down. That's enough. Okay, that's enough. Oh, he's just got to protect the world, I tell you what. So yeah, so shop from buy one, get one free event. Love to get that great deal for you, right? You buy retired product off of the online store and then, well, essentially it's kind of like backwards, really. You're going to figure out dollar value of retired product and then you get new catalog product. I say for free, but you actually buy that online and then I'll ship you the retired product. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions on that. All right. So yeah, now I think we are going to flip the camera down and I have lots of fun things to share with you guys. Okay. One moment, please. Okay. Here we go. Let's get this one. We'll go. Oh, I think UPS man is like driving around in circles, which is not helping us here because Storm has to continue to, try to scare him away. Oh, and he's actually bringing something up to the door. So it's going to get worse before it gets better, ladies. But in the meantime, I'll distract you with lots of pretty swap cards. So here we go. These are all swaps that I have received. I am going to put my glasses on here. So I did a swap featuring holiday mini catalog product and featuring online exclusive product. So you guys have to see, because I think this is one of my favorite swap cards right here, featuring, and it's funny because this like poinsettia designer series paper I wasn't overly excited about, but once you see these swaps that I've received, I'm like, it is absolutely gorgeous. And then that pretty kind of red ribbon also. Okay, so there is one. We've got this awesome, and then the tags too, the tag dies. Isn't that gorgeous, right? I'm gonna actually repost these throughout the next couple of weeks on our Facebook group also. So I'll tell you who made all of these. Not even gonna flip things over. Thank you for the share too, Philomena. I appreciate that. Look at, isn't that so fun? Just gorgeous. This one's super cute too. I do have this stamp set, so I'm excited to play with this one. Baking Spirits Bright. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, Storm, he's leaving. You have scared him away. All right, and this one's cool too with that big leaf die. I haven't seen that used quite like that. This beautiful, all the fall paper and accents too. Ooh, and I love how they're doing this bow like that. There have been a couple that have done bows like that. I love that, right? So just so many cute products featured. So these, I believe, are, I don't know, is this them? No, these are the online exclusives, I'm going to say, right? I think she's stamped. I wonder if that's a background stamp. It might be that, because that looks so perfect, right? Pretty sure that's a background stamp, right? And then we've got this guy right here. Look at that beautiful gold star. Gorgeous. How about that Warmest Winter Wishes? Oh, you guys, look at these cards are all just absolutely beautiful, aren't they? And all this black and white. I just have not learned names of anything yet. So I'm going to call it the black and white designer series paper. This is so cool though, with that die that they've kind of layered. 'Tis the season. Beautiful. And then a pretty pumpkin card here. Thankful for the small things. Love, 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 love that, right? So those, again, I believe, if I remember correctly, are online exclusives. And then, okay, let's see, we're going to just pop those right down there. I'm like throwing stuff on the floor so that I have room to show you guys everything, right? And then here are some more of these, I believe, are holiday mini catalog swaps. You can see this one, Oh, Holy Night, for unto us a child is born. That one is beautiful also. Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying these, Miss Philomena. I agree. This is cute too, the little bee jolly. So I'm thinking that there are dies. This is designer series paper, and the dies cut that out there too, right? And then all is calm, all is bright. Oh, you guys, these are just so pretty. This little wishing you joy. So she stamped that whole scene. That's so cute too, right? And then we've got blessed to have you in my life. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at the beautiful kind of coloring and stamping on that one too. Oh, you guys, these are just gorgeous. So many great ideas. And then of course it makes me want like so many of these stamps and die sets, and that's a fun one. I heard somebody say that this is the first time Stampin' Up! Has done like a word kind of with like scenes inside of the letters, and this is $1 million sales achiever. I'm trying to remember who. I don't know if I can remember. It's in the catalog though, so we could look it up, right? But such a cool idea, right? Another beautiful, blessed to have you in my life. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then this one's cute too. This little special delivery with this doggy. And then one more with the gingerbread man. So yes, such fun swaps. And I thought, you know, I was going to show them to you next week. And then I'm like, let's look at them this week instead. So we've got those. Then, so the other thing, I just want to do a reminder. I'm going to just do it right now, actually. So if you would like to shop from buy one, get one free, that is one way that you can get an awesome deal. And actually, if you spend over $100 in buy one, get one free, I'm going to put your name in the drawing I'm going to do at the beginning of October as well. Okay. If you're not interested in buy one, get one free, or after tonight at midnight, you still have one more week to get both of these cards that I demonstrated on our last Facebook Live as a thank you from me. If you put an order of $50 or more in product in, you're going to get both of those cards as a thank you from me. You are also going to get to pick from the Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial for September. 16 beautiful projects in here. Or you can pick the free embellishment, which these are called the Deer Dots. There are some red dots in there too. So if you don't want the PDF tutorial, 16 projects, you can get the free embellishment. So either one of those is your choice. Then you also get your name in the drawing for this so much fun fluffy squirrel stamp set. Okay. If you bump your order up to $100, you also, well, actually, you're going to get this cute little calendar. I have a couple more left. So we got a few months left in 2024. And I actually already ordered my a few months left in 2025. And then I've already ordered my 2026 calendar. So you can get one of these calendars as well. Then if you bump your order up to $50 or $100, you get 5 free additional cards from me. So look at, like, the pile is just growing, right? You could win this. You can get one of these two guys, right? You also get 10% in Stampin' Rewards from Stampin' Up with at least a $20 order. So that blows everything out of the water, right? Plus, again, I am, and regardless of whether I earn the trip or not, I'm going to do that drawing for the $150 shopping spree. So if you order either through buy one, get one free, or just through the regular Facebook Live freebie deal program, your name is going to go into a drawing to win a $150 shopping spree. Again, that's for every order over $100 in product through September 30th. Woohoo! Right? Okay, so much good stuff as a thank you for your orders, which I will say again and again and again. You guys, I'm just so appreciative of all of your support all year long. The last couple of months, I've basically been like begging for orders. So I know that feels a little weird, but I've just decided that's what I'm doing. There's still, I would say, a slim chance of earning the trip this year. If not, I'm working on setting myself up very well for next year. There is also a sales goal that I'm trying to reach, and I still need probably like another $2,500 in sales. So I've kind of resigned myself, maybe not the trip, but if I can meet this sales goal, then I get a sales bonus. So I'm okay. That'll be good for this year. We've had so many great trips and memories made that I'm okay if it doesn't happen this year. But Costa Rica, I really, really want to earn that trip next year. So anyway, if you're so inclined, I feel like I've got a great thank you package here to say thank you for your orders. So either that, or like I said, you've got one more day to shop, buy one, get one free too. So let me know if you have any questions or comments on any of that. And now I want to show you guys, we've got some really, really cute kits that are available. And I thought I wanted to show you guys. Let's get all this stuff out of the way, right? And I'm actually, one moment, let me get myself set up here just a little bit, right? I need a sip of water. Okay, so cute kit that I want to share with you guys, right? How can I show you first? I've got everything all like buried here, but okay. Linda, thank you. You're very sweet. And you are always so generous too with your orders, and just all of your participation and being a part of all of what we have going on here at the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio. So thank you. That's very sweet of you. Okay. So I thought have you guys seen our paper pumpkin kits lately? I have not opened my boxes in a little bit, and I happened to open, this is the Farmhouse Florals kit. So if I get super close, you can kind of see the cards, right? So I decided, you know what? I'm going to actually make these cards for you guys today. And I'm trying to decide if I want to sit down because I want to be able to really do what I'm doing here. And you guys tell me if you can't see something. Because because I'm not going to be able to see the camera, but let me show you. Well, I'm going to start standing up because I want to show you guys, right? So here is the first card, and they actually had a stamp on the inside of all of them too. This "You Are Loved," right? So that's one. Here's a little just a note with a little typewriter to say thank you, right? And then last one, look at these are in just kind of that 3D look too. This one has a little tag that says "For you. Good friends are hard to find. I'm so glad we found each other." So cute. And the stamping was just so much fun on these. So I thought I want to show you guys those, and I want to show you how kind of simple and easy it is to put these together. So I think I'm going to be, I've never actually sat down before, but I need to be close so I can really see what I'm doing. So yeah, and I can see your comments still. Okay, I think this is going to work. I'm like got my fingers crossed that it does. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you these cute envelopes, right? So you can see the little detail. So it's almost like they put designer series paper on them, but it's like right on a part of the envelope. So I love that we have the cute coordinating envelopes. The other awesome thing is, so they've got pictures here, and then when you first open, they show you card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3, and kind of all of the parts and pieces. So I went and, let me show you, actually, here are the stamp sets. Well, I'll start with, this is an extra free stamp set. I didn't even use any of the sentiments in here. So we've got some fun flowers, a little teapot, little baby flowers. This one says, "For a great friend." This one says, "Always here for you." And then we've got a couple of these little ones, and these actually stamp really, really well. I was not sure, like a little worried that, oh gosh, they're so small, how will they stamp? But they stamped really well, and I'm going to show you that in just a sec. So these sentiments say, "You're simply the best, and thank you for your constant friendship and listening ear." So an awesome, like extra free, they're always throwing free stuff in their paper pumpkin, or really lots of different things. They give you this little bolt of linen thread and then a little secret C Stampin' Spot. I'm going to use my big ink pad. I like to keep these and then I give them away or sell them at my buy one get one free. So but then I guess this is what I started with. So these are the stamps that I did not use. There is this one that says "Forever Your Friend." There's little X's and O's and a hello. But so there were all these other stamps on here that I think that I put them, oh yeah, I can feel it. Like this feels really heavy. All my stamps. So the first paper pumpkin kit that you order will come with a clear block, or if you have clear blocks, I just went and grabbed my clear blocks and put all of the stamps that I was going to use based on, and I'm saying that because they tell you, okay, you're going to need this "You Are Loved," this little thank you, this little doodad, and that little flower thing. And then same thing over here and same thing over here. So that was kind of step one, was get all my stamps on my stamp blocks, right? Find the ink pad that I need, and then basically it'll show you kind of step by step how to put card number 1 together, and then how to put card number 2 together, and then it's got all the steps. And then last one, step 3, how to put card number 3 together. So it's very visual. They also do a video. So if you ever are, you're more of a person who just wants to follow along with the video. So if I don't know, we'll see how often I do these, hopefully often enough. But if I don't, Stampin' Up also has a video that you can watch to kind of help you kind of step by step follow along. So basically on here, it's saying, open up the card and stamp these 2 flower guys and the "You Are Loved." Then close the card and do some more stamping on the outside. Stamp a little thank you on a tag, and then put dimensionals on the back of those things and assemble your card. So that is what we are going to do. And I'm going to keep my directions right there. Actually, we'll scoot those babies out of the way. Okay, so we're going to do, this is our first card. So we're going to do this one first right here. So they come just like this. And you get, in this case, you're going to get 3 of each card. So we're going to use this one right here that's completely blank for that guy right there. Okay, scoot those over there. Okay, so step 1 was to kind of open up your card. Grab your ink pad, and I'm actually going to keep that open right there so we can see, right? Okay, so, and I just loved, this stamp was so much fun to stamp with. I think, I don't know, everything just stamped really well. I was just so happy with, hopefully, and I was tired. I was doing this kind of later last night. Yeah, okay, so do you see how nicely those little letters stamped? I was really happy with that. And then we're gonna do one more, so nice, easy, tap, 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 and we're gonna press there and there, right? Okay, so there's the inside of our card. Then so step 2 was close your card up. And we are gonna do, actually I'm gonna do it like this, right? We're gonna grab, so let me show you. We're gonna do some stamping with these little doodads right here. Okay, so we're gonna, this is, yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, did I flip it? Right, we're gonna do that one there. And it doesn't matter if you kind of stamp over top of things because this can be covered up. And then, okay, so one more, I'm gonna grab my little thank you right here. Let's see, I'm gonna do this and this and that. There we go. So we've got this guy. Now also, let me show you these little, oh, Stormy. I was just thinking, gosh, it's so good he's done barking. And then what happened? Well, at least he's upstairs, so that's helpful. Okay, so there we go. And there's the little thank you. So they give you these little tags. You don't even need a die cutting machine or dies or anything because these are perforated. So we're just gonna pop this little baby, and I'll show you also, they give you an extra one. So I was a little aggressive in stamping that for you on that little label, didn't like it, so I have an extra one because I've got 2 more left for my other 2 cards. So they kind of give you one if you're going to make a boo-boo, it'll still be all right. So that was very handy. Okay, and then, so what did I do? Here are my, so they give you like a pack of little mini dimensionals. So we are gonna grab, so it's just so pretty, all of like the watercolor detail, right? So we are going to put some little dimensionals, and I guess sometimes if you grab 2, that's okay, because they're giving you these little baby ones. Okay, so we're gonna just peel these guys off, right? So I'm trying to think of what else is going on. Oh, so something I should tell you guys about, and I actually just ordered it. I wish I had ordered it sooner so I could show you, but we are doing for World Card Making Day, Stampin' Up, I say we, Stampin' Up is offering this really cute kit. And it's like a little kind of organizer holder thing, which I totally love. I'm like, you know, we're all pretty much into organizing, right? So yeah, it's a cute little, you know, kind of like, I don't know, desk organizer, bill, pen organizer type of thing that you'd, you know, put near your phone. If you still have a phone, I guess I should say. Anyway, and then cards that can kind of fit in there. So I think it's a great gift also. Great gift idea. Oops, did I put those? So I'm a big, I don't love to have like two, what do I want to say? 2 layers of dimensionals. So this one, I put 2 dimensionals on this side because it's going on the card base, and then I adhered it to this piece because I don't like things popped up so much. A little bit's good. Two layers is too much for me. Anyway, so okay, so there's our first card, right? So we've got that one. Now let's see. Next, we're going to do this little just a note card, okay? So again, you've got 2. So we're going to end up with these 3 left that I can make later sometime, right? So I'm going to put that one over there. So again here, and these are really nice, like the, what do I want to say? They've kind of got that flecked look that I love. We used to even have cardstock and envelopes with this little fleck, you know, it's like somebody spritzed or kind of splattered ink on them. So I love that. And it's just a really nice feel. In the beginning, I feel like things felt a little bit, I'm going to say cheaper because they're trying to keep the kind of price point down on these. Because I mean, Paper Pumpkin is under $30, depending on where you live, how much sales tax you have to pay. But it's such a great deal when you think, like in this case, you've got 2 full stamp sets, 9 cards. You always end up with extra stuff too. So it's a really great value. And they're just, my gosh, they have gotten so cute over time too. So I was just very excited to show you guys these things. So Philomena, do you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin? Do you get it? Because I find not everyone gets it, and I just think, oh my gosh, I don't know why you wouldn't at this point. They're fun. I know I have some customers that order them and maybe make them with their grandkids. Let's see. So I guess I already used thank you, didn't I? Right? That's why I can't find it over in my little box. So again, the nice, easy tap, tap, tap. I got to pull that down so I can see. Okay. But again, as I think Philomena always likes to say too, perfect isn't handmade, as I'm like kind of sitting here stressing about, am I stamping these okay? But I think I am. And everyone is different. So you can see like that one last night, I kind of stamped a little bit low on the card. So I've got this one up and a little bit squeezed together a little bit more, right? But, and just so cute, right? So let's see, what do we have? Okay, so then, this is so fun, you guys. So this one, it's like the paper is coming out of the typewriter. So we're going to stamp just a note. You have been getting, you know what, Philomena? I think I've been getting them since the beginning of time also. So you can attest to the fact that I think that they've definitely improved over time. And they're doing a good job of giving, better sneak peeks, because that was always a comment. Like, people are like, I want to know what I'm getting. But they love to kind of surprise you. So they're doing a really good job with sneak peeks. So you kind of get an idea. So if you're like, oh, I really don't think I want that, you can skip a month anytime too. Okay, where are the rest of my little die cuts? So then you get like, there's this whole sheet of die cuts that we're going to use for these last two cards. So we're going to pop out the little typewriter, and it's even got like a little perforation right here. So this slips right inside there. Isn't that so cute? Love it, love it, love it. And let's see. You know what? I smudged that a little bit. So we're gonna do that one again. Okay. Where's my ink? I'm gonna let it sit for a sec, do some other things, and then come back to it. So let's see. Just a note. Where is that one? If I can find it. There it is, right? Just a note. So I'm going to stamp that one. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to let that sit there. Doesn't usually take too long, but we'll let it sit for a sec. And then we'll also figure out the other die cuts that we need. So they're like the same as what's on, or pretty much the same, right? So I was a little bit confused last night when I was trying to do this, but there we go. So the other ones are used on the last card. Okay, so if we put some dimensionals behind here, then that'll probably be enough time for that ink to dry. Okay, all right, so we're gonna pop this one right inside there. No, that's the one that I'm like, that looks still a little smudgy, because that was the smudgy one. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna pop this little guy right in there. Oh, this is just the cutest thing, I think, right here. Yes, yeah, and yes, Philomena is saying better quality and more inclusions. That's exactly true. So I'm gonna kind of put some dimensionals right along there to kind of hold that guy in place. Yeah, just, oh my gosh, I just think the cards have gotten so cute. And even the little, so kits, like if Paper Pumpkin isn't your thing, we have so many cute kits now too. I think they're coming out with at least 2, if not sometimes even 3 kits in a month. So, if you're, oh my gosh, stressing out about Christmas cards, buy a few kits and make your Christmas cards that way. Take it easy on yourself if your hands are bothering you, or you just don't think you have lots of time. So that just layers right over top of there. And then same thing with these flowers. So it's just so cute because it's printed right on there. So you think, oh, what am I doing with this? Not much, right? But then you're just kind of adding 2 things, giving it that 3D look also, which I love. Okay, and then maybe we'll put those right there. So there's our next card, right? Just, oh, like Linda says, so cute. It is. It's just so cute. So then our last one, same kind of idea, right? So we're gonna, let's see. So we open up our card first. We're gonna grab our card base. So this, gorgeous, all these. So this is like Mackinac Island right here on a card. I could not believe all of the beautiful flowers that were still blooming. I guess because it's been a little bit warmer. We had like a little spell of cooler weather, but now it's back to warm weather. And so, oh my gosh, I just wanted to take pictures of every single flower bunch anywhere ever. It's just so pretty. They do such a good job with the landscaping everywhere on Mackinac. Everywhere you go, it's like, oh, that's beautiful too. That's beautiful also. Oh my goodness, look at those beautiful flowers. They're everywhere. Okay, so let's see. That's on the inside. I'm not quite done. Oh, we got to just stamp a little for you. Okay, so that was the one that I smudged that I didn't like. Thank you, Linda. Well, they were gorgeous because the scenery was gorgeous, right? If you've never been to Mackinac Island in Michigan, oh my goodness, it's got to be on your bucket list. And you can, so we rode our bikes everywhere because I just love, I could literally, like, if I lived somewhere where I could just ride my bike everywhere, I'd be super happy about that. But if you're not able to ride bikes, if you can walk, great. Or they have horse-drawn carriage too. So that is just so sweet, so quaint, so much fun. You can go on like horse-drawn carriage tours, and then they give you all kinds of information about the island. It's just gorgeous. Highly recommend it. And I don't get tired of it. My kids are like, Mom, don't you kind of get tired of going to Mackinac? I'm like, nope, kids, I do not. Like I've gone, I don't know how many years for my birthday, and I could just keep on going pretty much every year. I'd be happy. Okay, so we're putting little dimensionals on the back here. So the funny thing was they're like, okay, for this little thing here, they're like, cut your dimensional in half. Let's see if I did that right. And then we're going to put one on that side, and then we're going to put one on that side. Okay, I think I did it right. Huh. Oh, yes, so many. You're right, Linda. There are just so many beautiful places everywhere in the country to go. That is for sure. Okay. Boy. Okay, I think I already take that one off. These little babies, it's hard to tell which ones I've pulled off, and then my hands feel a little dry, so they're like sticking to my calluses or something. Okay, so then we're going to put the little handle on our satchel for our flowers. Okay, we're going to put this one. Oops, oh, I pulled the whole thing off, not just the backing. I'm like, why is that not sticking? So maybe I'll just put it right on there and then layer. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna add some of our pretty flowers. Oops. Okay, we're gonna do that one right there. We got the little baby yellow ones. Oh, you guys are, let's see. Oh, Philomena, I need to get out your way. I know you've mentioned that before, especially, are the colors changing already? We've had kind of a weird, it's gotten a little bit warmer. And so I think it's when we drive up north, and, as you get further north, obviously, we saw a little bit of color change, but not too much. It's probably, just about now or in the next week or so. So yeah, I'd be curious to know. I guess it's always a little bit different, depending on the weather, right? So I'm trying to get that little hole out of there. There we go. Okay, so we're going to just add a little bit of twine, and we have then finished our third card. So you can see, just while we're like sitting here chit-chatting, right? And while, oh my goodness, Stormy's just like on fire today, isn't he, huh? My goodness. Okay, here we go. Our last little card. He just wants you guys to all know he's here and a part of the stamping fun also. Okay. Can I get that last little? It's like this teeny tiny little thing. And you know, like I said, last night I did it without any trouble at all. Okay, let's see here. I think I've got it. I think, there we go. Yeah, I kind of like that it's a little like free flowing there, right? So there we are, our last card, right? So how cute. Oh, yes. Okay. So leaves are changing for everybody. That is awesome. We have just a little bit, I would say, so far here, but they're coming. They'll be coming very soon, and then they'll be down, and then it'll be November. Okay. So I encourage you, if you haven't taken a look at Paper Pumpkin in a while, obviously we have some very, very cute kits out here. So take a look at Paper Pumpkin. It's under $30 for you to get a subscription each month. You can cancel or stop, pause whenever you want, or our cute kits that are just kind of one and done. You can order those anytime too. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today. We will be back for a full Facebook Live next Friday on, I think it's September, 25th, 26th, whenever it is, a week from today. We'll be back here live. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Bye, everybody.